Welcome to a brand new series called Behind the Movies, where I talk a little bit of each movie and behind the meaning. And today's episode is going to be the original Metropolis from 1927. As you can see here, I got the book. Turner Classic Movies, the sensational 52 movies must see and why they matter. I got it a couple months back, and it pretty much got all the old movies in the thing. Is that in this series, at some point, we're going to talk about Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Adam's Ribs, All Quiet on the Western Front, Invention of the Body Snatchers, White Heat, The Graduate, and North by Northwest, and so much more. Pause if you want to read this. There's a foreword by Robert Osborne. And what constitutes any sensational? I'm not gonna read this, not in this episode, maybe in the future. But I do want to talk about this movie. Metropolis was originally in Germany in 1927, and it was in black and white, and it was 148 minutes, 2010 resurrection. Director Frank Lane. It was produced by Eric Palmer. Screenplay by Theo von from her novel. And here is the actors. I can't read them because they're all in German. I'm only going to read a little bit of this. Why is it essential? One of the most influential of the science fiction movies, Metropolis, as we all know, has endured for its design, themes, and groundbreaking special effects. Its version of the urban future opposite sparing and degrading into haves and have-nots. And it is through such as films as Alphaville, 1965, Blade Runner, 1982, The Fifth Element, 1997, Islam, 2013, and several of the Batman entries. Even fashion designers and pop artists have portrayed the look of Metropolis into their works. All that influence has not determined the power of original film itself. Indeed, it remains fresh and modern, especially since a historic resurrection to near original running time. The effect still looks endless to create the wide shot of the city, elevates roadways, cars, and airplanes in the frame. A stop-motion technique was used for 4 months. The scenes were shot one frame at a time for shots set. Combined human actors with miniature sets such as skyscrapers, visual effects, Wizard Egan. Wow. And over here, with the help of a mad scientist, human-like robots, the ruler of classified futures, city tried to squash a workers' rebellion organized in part by his own son. I imagine that's referring to the movie of what happened. I believe there's more. Oh yeah, there's more. Here's a 1927 version of the robot. This film was the first, I believe, the first science fiction film ever made. One of the best science fiction films ever made. And here's the city of I believe it's the city of Metropolis. The city of the future. Actor Drew Barrymore states, "It is groundbreaking. I think it is profound and has such a poetic message to keep you thinking about the way that the world and life should function and original in every sense of the word." I think I can continue reading. You gotta bear with me on some of these words, though. Suffocating employees such as so-called suffocating process which use mirrors to reflect the set into the frames with the actor Alfred Hitchcock, who was then working on his own films at Germany UFA Studios. Recounted visiting the set and observation process, which he used in Blackmail 1929 and the 39 Steps 1935. In addition, the characters at Roxford became the inspiration for countless more tubular mad scientists with his medical hand, even emulating by the title character in Dr. No 1962 and Dr. Strangelove in 1964, both his laboratory and his bringing to life robot modeled on Maria, an iconic image of history of film, clearly influenced Bride of Frankenstein 1935. The making of Metropolis was an epic unto itself, with 310 shooting days, 60 shooting nights, and 36,000 extra used for the riot and flood scene. Director Fritz Lang was discombobulated and perfectionist qualities perhaps necessary for the film and scope, but which Lang took to the point of manipulating thousands of extras. For instance, had to stand in the floodwaters for hours on end, hundreds of naked men enduring numberless takes, marching into the giant energy machine, with icy water spraying on them. Actress Bridget Helms, whose performance as Maria in the legendary science fiction, was exposed to real flames, the burning at the stake sequence, and her dress caught on fire. This is all stuff we didn't know. But it pretty much goes on for a while. I've never seen the film. I've heard about it in different apps or people talking about it. In different apps, like people talking about it. So basically, this film is like basically the first science fiction film that I know of, and it paved the way for a lot of these films that are made nowadays. Like movies like Blade Runner, and parts with Star Wars, The Fifth Element, and all the Batman films, just to name a few, were pretty much science fiction films in their own right. Just recently, last year, they remade this film. And it's not out for streaming yet or anything, but it will be soon. It is called Metropolis, obviously. And it pretty much has the same concept. I'm going to see it when it is available to stream. So this is the new series so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying the new series. So this is only the first episode of many episodes. that I'm gonna do, and hopefully this episode or this series moves on, because there's a lot that I want to talk about. Sometimes I'll read this description, sometimes I won't, it depends. So sometimes you have to bear with me because I can't see very well. So I do have a hard time reading sometimes. I think I did alright in this episode. But if you like this episode and you're new here, just consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and sharing this video. And thanks for the subscribers that are watching the videos. And just FYI, I'll be posting these videos every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Sometime sooner, but I'll let you know. So this will do it for this episode. And Metropolis, the original one, the 1927 version of this film, is available on Tubi, and it is available on the MGM app, I believe, because it is an MGM film, the original one. And by the way, this film was filmed in partially Germany. So I hope you guys liked this episode. So that will do it for today's episode of Behind the Movies. Stay tuned next week as we take a trip down memory lane in our next episode. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at the movies.